So in the central Tokyo station, and now the main objective is to find. There are so many metro lines here, and I want to find the metro line which will take me to my Airbnb. So yes, time to find where that is amongst this rush. That's your own. And it's very cool because it's like a one time. Obviously, for every day, this would not be the best option for a room, but yes. Oh, I don't even fit on the bed. Oh my god. Airbnb. And my clothes in the wash, and now let's go and explore Tokyo. So tonight we'll be exploring the district of Shibuya. This is the main core district, you could say, and has the world's busiest crossing as well. So let's check that out. And time to eat this now for dessert. I've had a bite of this, and the taste is so unique. Like, it's the first ever time for me having this, and I definitely have to try more of this while I'm in Tokyo. Like, not just the ice cream, they have so many different things of matcha flavors, and I've never tasted something as strong and sweet because they probably added sugar in. But yeah, it's so nice to have this. So on a building nearby, on the top floor, they had a Nintendo store and a Pokemon store as well. I actually came here for the Pokemon store, which is at the back. And yes, I'm not too much into like Pokemon and stuff, but obviously I am aware because of how famous it is. So let's check that out. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, as I said, but it was a normal store. Like, it's just like toys and stuff. I mean, I can't blame myself because I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I was maybe expecting something futuristic or something like a Pokemon coming up. But yeah, I think it was just a normal store. I am I'm really sorry of my lack of knowledge because I don't know what this thing is, but I've seen it a lot of times on people's profile pictures. So yeah, I mean, this is probably something famous. And again, I'm really sorry, but I don't really watch a lot of like anime and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I thought this would be something cool. Last full day up here in Tokyo because I'm flying out tomorrow morning. The battery actually ran out yesterday in Shibuya. That's where I spent most of the night. And yes, this my room review. Honestly, the sleep wasn't the most comfy sleep compared to Kyoto, where I think it was much more simple than this. Even though yes, I was lying down on the ground on a mattress and sleeping, that was one of the most comfortable sleeps I've ever had. This one, it did feel like I was sleeping rough, which more or less yeah I was, but I didn't have like the quality of sleep which Kyoto gave me. But regardless, it's still good. One more night to spend here, and let's see what Tokyo has to offer. So this is the financial district of Tokyo, and I like this place so much because it's like concrete jungle as they call it, but has so much greenery around it, and right next to it is such a massive garden which we'll visit later. And yeah, I mean, the best thing probably I like about Tokyo is the fact that you have like a proper metropolitan city like vibes and also so much greenery around. Yeah, I think that's like the number one thing for me now. Second of the day, second one of the trip, and again the taste, as I said before, is just so unique of matcha, and it's the second ever time having it. I never knew what it tasted like before it, and this one is slightly less sweet, and probably because it has less sugar. I think it has no sugar in this one. This has barely any sweetness. But yeah, it's so good. So this is the main shopping district of Tokyo, and almost every single shopping store is up here in Ginza. So yeah, I think now I probably just hang around in these stores to buy things for my family back home, and see what I do find up here. So now it's almost nighttime and I went back home for a short rest, and this is the main anime district. There's so many like themed cafes and stuff around here from what I've heard. And yes, let's have a look around this place. So it recommended a halal ramen place, and there it is.
Okay, 26.
Okay.
Ramen only.
Yeah.
You have a fork? You have a fork?
Well, it's not very difficult if you know how to hold it.
I try it every time and then I just keep forgetting.
You know, use one finger as a base. This one is a base. Never move. Okay, like this. Never move. Up here, you see? This one will move. Now, use this finger. This finger as always stays in the same area. Never move. But this two finger up, two finger always move. So and then it yes. What you don't do is you don't do hard. You just take softly. Yes. you will get it slow by slow. Exactly. Slow by slow. When you see, you can give power to this one.
Okay.
And this one, leave it softly alone. Don't give it power. No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Thank you.
I just go with the fork for now. Just thank you very much. These ones, where do I keep it? Right here? Okay, thank you. So now, short walk up to Shinjuku, and this is a major commercial and like administrative center of Tokyo. There are lots of government buildings around, but obviously since it's nighttime, I wasn't able to like see any. So yeah, I mean, I was mainly in like the shopping part. But yeah, I mean, one thing I like about Tokyo is how many sort of centralized shopping areas they have. This is probably the third or fourth area which I'm visiting in my trip, in just like a span of 2 days. Whereas like most other cities would just have like one or two, I would say, centralized shopping areas. So yeah, I think that's something very unique. And also, so yesterday was in Shibuya. That was like the busiest crossing junction in the world. And up here, the station they have here is the busiest train station in the world. So they have like millions of passengers every day which pass here. The main reason being, it's not like more on the area. That's where like Shibuya takes the top spot, but it being like a transit point for like where all of the other lines would intersect. Again, Tokyo Station is the point where lots of lines would intersect, but this apparently is the busiest train station in the world, which is surprising because I honestly thought Tokyo main station would take that spot. But let's explore the Disney store in here. That's a Disney store done. Actually, it was mostly kid stuff, but I really liked it because a lot of I watched them growing up a lot of these cartoons, and they have a Disney World in Tokyo, which I didn't know before. I knew they had one in Paris, and I think there is one in Florida as well. I don't even know if there are any others like outside of like Tokyo and like outside of these three. But yeah, there's some Pokemon stores around, but I'll probably just stay outdoors and not go in more stores anymore. And yeah, I think after visiting this place, I'll probably have a visit around Tokyo Tower. Is one thing left, so it's my last day. And yeah, so I think Tokyo Tower is one place, and then I'll probably head back home. It's almost midnight, and we are at the final stop of today, of the whole trip, heading back to the hotel, which is the Tokyo Tower. Oh, so hot. I am so tired. I've walked almost 30 kilometers today, and yeah, I've walked almost 30 kilometers today. It's so worth it. I've just seen the GoPro footages and they don't do much justice compared to like how it looks much more better in real life. But yes, like I think the GoPro is just making the light very bright of the tower. Time to go home, sleep like a kid, and tomorrow early morning, wake up, head to the airport. A long flight off to Singapore, where sleep again. Bye. So it's 1:30 a.m. and I have to wake up in almost like 3.5 hours. There it is, 3 hours 38 minutes, and then pray and head to the airport, where hopefully inshallah I'll get some sleep in the plane. But what a day. Like, I think I've walked more than 40,000 steps, and which is like 30 kilometers, 30.1 kilometers, almost 41,000 steps if you include post midnight. Yeah, I mean, I've crossed 41 for sure, and it's far from my highest. I think it's not. I think, yeah, I mean, I think it just makes it in the top 10 from what I remember, but for sure one of the most sort of, I think, exhausting ones. I've never been so tired after just walking, because yeah, I think all of the travel which I've done before is like settling in. So yes, I really need some very long sleep, hopefully, as I said, I'll get to sleep in the plane. It's, I think, a 7 or 8 hour flight. So hopefully I'll get some good quality sleep there, and then stop over, and then another 7-8 hour flight. So hopefully I'll get some sleep in the plane. But by then, I will get some sleep here. Welcome to Singapore.